Hello and welcome to the channel, and today we are going to be playing Deep Rock Galactic, the board game. Hell yeah. Big fan of the video game. Big fan of the video game. And we are going to play at least the first mission. This might be a full campaign. The campaign is 14 missions long. And we are going to start from the beginning. I will try to teach as I go along, but I mean, there are better people to teach online, so you can just go to one of them. Otherwise, I will be playing with every person, all four. You could do a true solo in which you only control one and Bosco, but we're gonna showcase all the dwarves today. We have the scout. You start with your regular weapon, which is built into the board, a random throwable, a secondary weapon. We're going to ignore that for now. I think that's an alternate primary weapon. We're just doing the base weapons today. We start with 5 ammo for the primary weapon. It has 2 options, regular shot and aim shot. We have a throwable, or tunnel corval, which removes walls and stalagmites. Very nice. The secondary weapon is the twin smigs, or however you want to pronounce that. It was recommended in the setup to pick a secondary weapon that has a different dice value than your primary weapon in case of resistances and stuff like that. And the R4 next to it shows the range. The scout gets 2 flares and he can throw them out pretty much anywhere from line of sight. Oh no, it's unlimited range. And if he places them next to an enemy, you get 1 reroll. You may reroll 1 attack die against an enemy next to it, which is very good. And everybody starts with 1 rock and stone cord. This one allows him to double the mining result. We have the engineer. He has a phosphor grenade. I think that's banned by the Geneva Convention, but whatever. The Geneva Convention doesn't apply to bugs. He has a grenade launcher because of course he does. A boomstick, and his special abilities or the sentry gun turret, which just like in the game, he can place it down, spending an ammo, and it will automatically attack everything in the way. And the platform shot, just like the platform, he can place it on a pit right here, which normally you would not be able to traverse over. However, with the platform you can. And his rock and stone cord is deal 1 additional damage when attacking a creature. Then the driller. My main in the video game has his flamethrower because of course he does. Love the smell of napalm in the morning. Has a cluster grenade for a whole lot of area. His special abilities are ignore any resistance against mining, and when he moves he can destroy a wall segment, which means he can just keep on going drilling out just like in the video game, but that does end his movement. He has a Bulldog heavy revolver for a secondary, which I believe is the gunners in the base game, but you just get random ones or pick your own. And his rock and stone is choose another dwarf to immediately carry out a movement action. And last we have the gunner with a frag grenade. His 2 abilities are 1 action to place 1 or more zip lines adjacent to your space, just like in the game. You can use them to pass over these bottomless pits. It counts 1 movement to get over it, and you can't end your turn there, but it'll help to get to these 4 away spots. And he has a shield icon. 1 action to place a shield token on or adjacent to your space, and just like in the video game, the shield protects all dwarves on its space and on any adjacent spaces. They cannot take damage. Okay, and his rock and stone is choose another dwarf to carry out a ranged attack. That's you would want to use that on the gunner, your gunner, since he's the best with the weapon. However, you don't even if it says choose another, you cannot do it on yourself. If you're playing true solo with Bosco, you can. Otherwise, no. So let's get right into the mission briefing. Mission challenge level Greenbeard. Mission 1: New Darkness, New Fortunes. Saddle up, dwarves. Recent tectonic activity on Hoxxes IV has opened up a brand new sector for us to explore and exploit. Recon drones have reported the location of several Markite deposits in a shallow cave system with some precious apoca blooms. This is a straightforward mission. Descend into the cave system using the drop pod and mine 5 Morkite and 3 Apoca Blooms. Then get out of there before every beast on the planet wakes up and starts hunting you for breakfast. Part of the cave system require you to use your traversal tools, like the platform gun, the grappling hook, and the zip lines. Unless, of course, you prefer digging your way through the soil to get around the deep pits. Good luck down there. Objective: collect 5 Morkite and 3 Apoca Blooms. Before starting, remove the Oppressor and Praetorian cores from the Swarm deck. I'm going to assume the mod did that automatically. And the mission-specific event, Glyphid Grunt Nest. Place a grunt at each tunnel exit. The tunnel exits are these green things. And we start with 3 grunts on the board. We are starting on hazard level 3, which means we start here instead of here. Otherwise, there is no change. And these glowing Glyphid Grunts are the swarm tokens. When we get there, we will do the swarm deck. So, the way a turn works is action phase. Carry out 3 actions. 1 is stunned, 0 from conscious, in any order. If you're knocked over, your first 2 actions must be to get up. So, the dwarf actions are move, which you can move up to 3 spaces, however you like. Makes sense. Attack. You can either attack with your weapon, spinning an ammo. You can pickaxe. You can, just like in the game, you can pickaxe enemies. You can also pickaxe the walls where the minerals are. And you can pickaxe these empty spaces to carve out more space. You can also use a throwable or which I've already kind of gone over the throwables. You just use it and it's gone away. Overclock your secondary weapon. Every secondary weapon has a reverse size, slightly better. And to overclock it, you just need to spend 1 gold, which you'll find throughout the missions here and here, and spend 1 ammo. And then we get the better weapon. We can send a resupply if we have... I wish that rules reference was a little more complete. Like, how many nitro is it for a resupply? Resupply, spend 1 action and 3 nitro. You can also use gold. And you draw from the resupply deck. You can also exchange supplies between people. You can revive a down person, and you can play rock and stone cores, which are free. And then you draw and resolve the top core of the event deck. I also love how I said I wasn't really going to do a tutorial, but then I just went through the entire tutorial anyway. Anyway, let's rock and or stone. Who do we want to go first? We're going to let the scout go first. We're going to keep track like this. No, we're not. We're going to use Bosco. Bosco, and whoever has Bosco is first, and play proceeds clockwise around the table. So first is the scout. So first he's going to move. So he's going to go 1. While you are moving, if you are adjacent to one of these tokens right here, which are special tokens, these can be either loot bugs or, in this mission, Apoca Blooms. You flip it immediately. So let's see what this one is. Oh, it's a loot bug. You're so cute. I can't wait to beat you up. Do I just want to clear out these things? Just the stalagmites can have material too. You know what? We're going to do it. So, we're going to take the mining action. Whenever you spend an action to use your pickaxe, roll the white dice to see how many successful chops you have. Each pickaxe is equal to 1 hit. So, where is the white die? There it is. And we're going to see if we can get 2 hits, we can clear out this stalagmite and this loot bug. So that's what we're hoping for. Whoopa. 1. We're just going to kill the loot bug. Sorry, if you didn't want to get destroyed, you shouldn't be made out of loot. So, when you kill a loot bug, gain 1 gold. Haha, we're rich. Here we go. We got gold. And we roll on the loot thing. And see, let's see what we get. Nothing. Aw. And last action. We're going to start picking off these grunts, I think. We're going to use an ammo. Roll one of the blue dice. And we're going to see if we get a hit. We hit! And we will look at our trusty little chart. As you can see here, the grunt has 1 health, 1 range, and 3 movement. So it does take the 1 damage, and it is dead. That is it for the scout. Let's roll our event deck, which is this one. Goo from above. Place a glue bomber at exit 1. Increase swarm threat by 1. Ew. We're almost by a swarm. Where's the goo bomber at? Now the goo bomber is a lot more dangerous. As you can see, it has 2 health, a range of 3, and a movement of 3. And it is resistance to pickaxes, which makes sense because it's flying all over the board. So next we'll go to the gunner. Great. That's what we want, because the gunner should be able to take out that goo bomber before it becomes a threat. So gunner goes first. 1, 2, 3. That was the 1 action. The second action, he is going to try to throw out that powered minigun and blow that thing out the sky. Let's get our 3 greens. And we need 2 hits to get rid of it. We got 3 hits. It is dead. Let's go. Easy enough. This is an easy game. Don't know what everyone's always complaining about. That was the second action. Third action. I guess we're going to try to pick at this stalagmite, huh? That seems fine. Oh, we got the double hit then, but it's out of range. So we get rid of a stalagmite. And then we roll in the minerals to see what we get. Nothing again. Amazing. And we got a double hit, so we'll just put an extra empty cave hex here for absolutely no reason. That is the gunner's turn. Another event. Where's the event Discord pile? We'll put it over here. Anyway, they're closing in. Increase storm swept by 1. If this doesn't trigger a swarm, activate all creatures. Well, it did trigger a swarm. So we resolve a swarm, which is web spitter. Place 1 web spitter at exit 2 and 2 grunts at each at exit 1 and 3. Activate all creatures. So where's our web spitter? At exit 2. And 2 grunts at exits 1 and 3. But we don't have an exit 3, so we just place 2 grunts here. First one's going to go on it, I believe. And second one goes here. Then we are going to activate every creature. They are going to try to get as close to dwarves as possible. So let's go. These grunts are going to have 3. Yeah, they have 3 movement. So I made a mistake clearing this out, because now this one can get in. 1, 2. That can get in. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so the gunner's going to get hit 3 times. Probably should not have done that. However, it is what it is. And then they roll the monster dice. Where the hell are the monster dice? Here they are. So we're going to roll 2 and then roll another. Wow. Roll 3. Oh, that's good. That is only 1 hit. So the gunner takes 1 point of damage. And for the scout, scout will take nothing. If we were playing on threat level 5, that would have been a hit, but we're only playing on 3. So then this one activates the web spitter. It has a movement of 2, range of 5. Okay. 1, 2. Does that hit? How does line of sight work? Okay, the grunt is too small to block line of sight, so the web spinner is also going to take a shot at the scout. Let's see if he can avoid this hit as well. He does. Good job, Scout. Okay, and that is it for the swarm. Next, it is the driller's turn. Okay, the driller is going to go. He's going to move 1, 2, 3. Get right up and close. And he's going to start spraying. He's going to use his flamethrower to hopefully take out these two grunts right here to help give some breathing room to the gunner. And let's see if we get any hits. We get 3 hits, which is just what we need. Well, we get 2 hits. So the way this works is I have to pick a dice and pick its spot. So I can apply this one to this one. This one to this one. I have to apply the miss to somewhere else within line of sight. So we're going to apply this hit to this grunt, killing it. Apply the double hit to this grunt. And unfortunately, I would not, even if I could apply both of those hits, I would not have had the chance because the gunner and scout are blocking the range, and we're just going to apply to miss to wherever. And, get a weapon as well. Do I go for the stalagmite? No, I think we're just going to move again. 1, 2, 3. Well, first let's see here what this is. Another loot bug. Okay. And then return here for 3. Okay, and we get another event, which is... That doesn't look good. A clave leech attacks you from above. Doors within range of your space each receive a free reaction against you. Against it. 1 hit needed. If it survives, roll 2 dice and suffer any damage as usual. If you roll a blank, an exclamation point, you become downed. Okay. Cave leech. 1 hit needed. We're gonna let the gunner take a reaction and try to save the driller, which he does. Nothing happens. Perfect. And that is it for the driller. Next, it goes to the engineer. 1, 2, 3. Now, technically, the drop pod is lifted off, and you're supposed to flip this. Oh, Lord, but it's a little awkward on TTS. So we're just going to leave it like that so we know. Like, right now, this is just empty space. Okay. So. He will move again. 1, 2, 3. He ends his turn here, which is an alpaca bloom. Do I have to be on the spot of the alpaca bloom to pick it up? I have to enter that space. However, the engineer is going to attempt to take down that web spinner. Boom. He's going to roll his 2 red dice. And how much does a web spinner hit? 2 health. Okay. So according to this, we can either use it as a grenade launcher, which has an area of effect, or armor piercing. We roll 2, pick 1. We're going to roll 2, pick 1. And they both have the same one, so this one only takes 1 hit. Not a really good way to maintain damage here. I assume damage carries over. We'll use this to signify that. That's probably what it's there for. Okay, that was his 3 turns. Next, we get an event. Mission specific event, which is place a grunt at each tunnel exit. Okay. These grunts are coming back. Boom. Boom. And we get back to the scout. The scout may pass through difficult terrains and enemies like this. He's going to 1, 2, pick up the alpaca bloom. He can't end his movement here. So he's going to, he can't end his movement in the black pit. So he's just going to stop right there for now for his first action. Second action, he's going to move again. 1, 2, 3. And next, I think we're just going to try to mine this nitro out. And hopefully get this Morkite in a bit. So we're going to roll our white dice. I'm just going to clone this everywhere because I keep looking for it. Okay, hopefully we can get the double pickaxe. So we can get the nitro and get rid of the stalagmite, but it is what it is. And we do. We get the nitro. And we get rid of the stalagmite. Do we end our row of bad luck with the stalagmites, or do we actually get something? We get nothing again. Okay. I mean, fine. That's it for the scout. We get an event. Mission-specific event again. So 2 more grunts. We kind of need to get rid of these things a bit. It is starting to feel a little cramped. And next we go to the gunner. You know, it is getting a little crowded in here, so the gunner is going to throw his frag grenade. Boom. Into this little area right here to hopefully kill these 2 grunts. I mean, all we need is 1 weak. The hell is this? What does that symbol mean? I thought it was a double hit. Here it is. Scare. Move any affected creatures up to 2 spaces away from the source of the effect, with the exception of this symbol deals no damage. A Glyphid Explorer can be used to scare off. So it doesn't even deal any damage. So 1, 2. 1, 2, I guess. That's stupid. Well, we're going to gun him down. That is 2 hits. Unlike the flamer, I don't think that thing... Oh, we can assign it to adjacent spaces. I thought it was just for the flame. So yeah, we're going to assign 1 hit to this one and 1 hit to the adjacent space. So they are both still dead. And last, do I just pickaxe this thing? Yeah, we're going to pickaxe this thing. Save some ammo. And I hit. Boom. Okay, that is it for the gunner. And now for our event. Loot bug. Add a loot bug from the general supply to an empty space that's not adjacent to any dwarves. Increase swarm threat by 1. Okay. Where is a loot bug? Not adjacent to any dwarves. Let's put you over here, shall we? Maybe the... No, that's kind of busy. Let's go over here. Then the driller can maybe take care of this. And speaking of driller, it is now the driller's turn. So first thing he's going to do, I think we're just going to move in. Like, no sense trying to pickaxe this thing. Just get the guaranteed boom. That's it. So then movement. 1. Oh, it's an alpaca bloom. 2. Do I want to do that? No, we'll get that the way out. 2. What happens if I drill into a place with minerals? Does it say? In the game, you just pick it up. If it doesn't say or it's vague, I'm just going to assume it works the same way. You are unable to drill into walls containing minerals. Okay, that's not like the game, but okay. And then we're going to roll the pickaxe dice. Hopefully we can get 2 to get the loot bug and the Morkite. But you never know. We got 2 again. Perfect. We got that. We got the loot bug. Sorry, should not have been made out of loot. Where's the gold again? There it is. We get another gold. And we roll on the die. Do we? Not that die. Do we break or rut of not rolling anything? Still, what is the facing on these dies? 1, 2, 2. It's a 30% chance for nothing. We've got it every single time. Amazing. Anyway, we currently have 2 gold out of 5. No, we don't need gold. We need more kite. We're just 1 and 1 right now. Okay, so that is it for the driller's turn. We get an event. Crack in the floor. Your sharp eyes notice a grenade in a nearby crack. Some greenbeard must have left it behind on a previous mission. If you lie down, you should be able to reach it. Optional. Become down to draw a throwable. You may choose this option if you were already down. Do I want to be down? Not really. We're going to ignore that. Okay, so next it goes to the engineer. Engineer is going to head this way to help the scout, or we could just like double platform this up. That way these are all basically connected. Yeah, it seems fine. So for 2 actions, platform here. Can you put a platform on a wall space? Is this going to work like that? On deep pit spaces. So no, I cannot. So first action, we'll put it there just to make that a little bit easier. Second, we're going to try to take out this web spitter. We can't get both because they're not in range. Or I could go up. No, that's going to block line of sight. Yeah, so yeah, we're just going to try to take this thing out. I swear, if I don't double scare again. Okay, it's dead. Web spitter is down. And last action. I mean, I guess we'll pickaxe the grunt just to get rid of it. Do we get a double again? Nope, just the one, so we're not going to ignore that Morkite for a while. Not Morkite, Stalactite for a while. And just get rid of the enemies. And that was 3 actions. We draw an event. They go boom, activate all creatures. If no creatures in play, place an exploder at exit 1. Well, we do have creatures in play. And they all activate. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, they don't activate because they have a range of 1. So, I mean, that was fine. Scout, let's go. Scout's going to move up first. So hopefully get these materials right here. Pickaxe. And we get the double. We get the gold. We get the Morkite. Okay, and we have enough for a supply pod if we want. Which might be good for the gunner. He's running a little low on ammo. 2. The Stalactite blocks line of sight, so I don't have a good hit on this thing. I think I'm going to roll again just to get this Stalactite and hopefully get whatever that is. Maybe an alpaca bloom. I can get rid of both. We shall. So let's see. I have to get a material here. I have to. That is... What the hell is that? That's a gold. All right. And the second one is... Nothing. Well, we got one at least. Okay, event. Stop spitting. Place 1 web spitter at exit 1. All other creatures activate. So that web spitter is back. Oh, the gunner can blow that thing away. And these attack. This will go here and attack the engineer. This will go here and attack that. So, engineer. Any last words before you take a point of damage? Nope. How about you, Scout? Oh, Scout is an expert dodger. Good. Gunner's turn. Yeah, the gunner's going to spend his first action. Boom. And let's take care of this web spitter, huh? Get it out the way right now. Dead. Good job, gunner. Second action, I think we're going to send in a drop pod, right? 1 nitro, 2 gold. Because, I mean, I don't think we need to overclock our weapons for the first playthrough. It's probably fine. And we draw a drop pod, which I believe we can place anywhere. Let's double check the rules real quick. Place the token on any empty ground space in the cave except tunnel exits or pits. Okay. So, it is right here. We're going to put it by the gunner so he can... Do you need an action to do it? You do need an action. Okay, so we're going to put it right next to the gunner. And we draw our resupply pod. This is what it has. It has 5 primary weapons, 6 secondary weapons, and 1 health. Let me get some tokens so I know. Oh, Lord, get away. Oh, my Lord. Why is it doing it like this? Anyway, that's that. Okay. We can get as many as we want. So the gunner is going to take the 1 health to top himself off. He's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 to fill up on ammo. And that is it. That drop pod will stay there until we recall another one, in which case everything here will be lost, and the other one's going to be the only one. So, draw an event. Follow the mission-specific one, which is place a grunt at each tunnel exit. The grunts are coming back. And driller, let's go. I wish I could get the alpaca broom and end my movement on a spot that's through here, but I can't. So 1, 2, we get our second alpaca broom, 3 to end here. How many do we need? 3. 1 more. Oh wait, we're going to go this way because you can't drill through the things, and I want to get to here a bit quicker. So that was 1 action. And for 2 and 3, we're just going to place down some empty hexes, making our way downtown. Walking fast. Okay. Event. Cave Tremors. Each draw off rolls damage dice. Ignore any damage results. If you roll an exclamation point, you become downed. Okay. So, where's the dice? Okay, starting with the gunner. Gunner is down. Then, the driller. That was not a roll. Driller is down. Nope. Okay, there. Cheese and Pete's. Engineer. Is the engineer down as well? That was close. Scout's good at dodging everything. He's not going to get downed. It was there for a second. Okay, so that was the event. Next it is the engineer's turn. So this has to be an alpaca bloom because that's the only one left. Although the scout's right there, you probably don't need to get him to do it. We're just gonna take out some grunts for a second. He's gonna use his boomstick to get the one right next to him. Roll 2, pick 1. Both, doesn't matter, it's dead. Second action, he's gonna move up. 1, 2, 3. And he's gonna roll the boomstick again. Why not? Seems good. Did again. Okay. And event. Storch nuts. You come across several delicious storch nuts. What a find. However, taking time to collect them all might disturb the local wildlife. Optional. If not, drop. Draw Oh, if not downed, draw 2 rock and stone cores and increase swarm threat by 1. Ooh. What the hell? Let's live dangerously, huh? 1, and we get 2 rock and stones. So we have deal 1 additional damage, which we don't really need. Reroll a mining, which is okay. And move a mobile creature 1 to 3 spaces. You may not choose a creature with a storing health of 5 or more. So you can't choose why did that spin like that? Anyway, we can't choose a dwarf or any big creatures, but we can just scare out the little ones. Okay. That is that. Next, the scout again. So he's going to go 1. Oh, look, it's now Pocket Bloom. Last one, done. 2, 3. No, 2, 3. He's also going to use his secondary weapon to try to take out that one. And we get double miss. Perfect. Whatever, he doesn't care. 1, 2, 3. He's moving out. Actually, we could go here and like kind of drill out and get closer. So yeah, 1, 2. And next turn he'll drill out. Event. Place a spitball or an empty ground space 1 to 3 spaces away from the drop pod. All other creatures activate. Okay, where's the spitballer? One, 2 from the drop pod. Okay, so we'll just put you right here. That seems fine. What does the spitballer look like? Oh my god, 5 health, range 7, movement 0. It's resistance to basically everything. Oh, and as you can see on this card, it has the rock and stone symbol, which means if we kill this thing, we get a rock and stone card. All other creatures activate, so it's just the, oh wait, no, we have 2. 1, 2. So that one's going to hit the gunner while he's down. Perfect. And he hits. Good thing we had that drop pod. And this one's going to hit the scout, but doesn't matter because the scout's good at dodging. Told you. Okay, next is the gunner. Since he is down, he has to spend his first 2 movements just to get up. Boom. However, now he's angry. So he has full ammo. He's going to town. And successive attacks are free actions, but only cost ammo. So we're going to try to get rid of that spitballer right now. Does it have resistance to the thing? I know I just said this. Yes, it has 1 resistance. Let's go. How does resistance work? We got 3. Okay, so the first time it's dealt, most creatures have some type of resistance that shields them from specific attacks. When assigning damage to a creature, first look at the number of successful hits you rolled, then deduct the creature's resistance level. All additional hits are applied. So this said 3 successes minus the 1. It only takes 2 damage right now. So, boom. We are going to activate the minigunner and keep on destroying this thing, hopefully. Another 1 damage. Keep on going. Another 1 damage. 1 more and it's dead. Keep on going. It's dead. Thank you, gunner. I'm gonna need a resupply again soon. I don't have any more nitro though. Okay, so that was the gunner. Let's draw our event. Bugs. Increase threats by 2, but no further than the next swarm space. Which does, in fact, trigger a swarm. If I hadn't taken the starch, we would not have triggered a swarm. Oh well, let's see what the swarm is. The warden is here. Place 1 worgen and 1 web spinner at exit 1. Is this exit 1? No, it's 2. Oh, let's hurry up, shall we? And then place a grunt. Where did the thing go? There it is. Place one grunt on all other creatures. On all other creatures. All other exits. And activate all creatures. So you start from top to bottom. So it is... What's the warden do? When the glyph at warden activate, it moves towards the nearest creature. The gunner should have picked up a rock and stone card because of killing that spitballer. Give one ammo both types to another dwarf. Can you give it to yourself for once? Activates, it moves towards the nearest creature. If after its movement, the warden is more than 3 spaces away from the nearest creature, place one grunt next to the warden on the adjacent... Nope. The warden has no attack, but generates a protective shield around creatures within 3 spaces of its location. The shield cancels 2 damage per attack. When the warden is killed or an attack, its protective shield immediately disintegrates, and the creatures it was protecting immediately lose the associated protection bonus. Okay, so kill that thing first. So, 2 hits towards the grunt. Not the grunt. The scout. Miss. Oh, and the scout takes his first hit of the game. Then the web spinner is going to move up. 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next to the gunner. Again, I am apparently stupid for mining this out earlier because everything just gets more hits on me. And the web spinner rolls 2 hits. I don't know if I messed it up earlier. I feel like I might have. Not that I think it would have mattered too much. Double hit. Ow. And then the warden just moves up. Okay. Things are looking rather dicey now. That was the gunner. Next, it is the driller. 2 actions to stand up. 1 action to move. Okay. Things are looking a little dicey. I need to get all these and then we can start getting the heck out of Dodge. Anyway, event. Follow the mission specific one, which is place a grunt at each tunnel exit. Oh, this is not looking good. Engineer. Oh, engineer has a grenade launcher. Hopefully he can just knock out all 3 of these. And don't scare him away, my dude. Just don't scare him away. It's fine. Kill it. Kill it. They're dead. Woohoo. 1, 2, 3. I knew you had it in you, engineer. Then 1, 2, 3. Can he range 4? 1, 2, 3. He can hit at the warden. Warden has 2 damage, and it has resistance to the thing he's trying to do. I mean, he can try to throw his frag grenade, but it's only going to be the 1 damage to the warden. I think that has to be it. Okay, he's going to throw his grenade at the warden. Hopefully, we miss every single one. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Event. Place a grunt at exit 1. Oh, this is bad. All creatures activate. So, the gunner's going to die. So first the grunts. This one can't get to you. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So 2 attack the engineer. Both misses. 1 attack the gunner. A hit. Oh, he's going to die, isn't he? Next, the web spitter. Hit. Yeah, web spitter's just going to kill him. What? It says 5. What's the 5 say? 5 is a blank. It misses both times. I don't believe it. Good job, gunner. You're going to have to place down your seal generator in a second. And the warden, warden is not going to move because he's already right there. Okay. And that was that. Next, it's the scout turn. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Can we get that? It's just out of range, though. Or we can do the range shot. 2 actions, 1 target. Let's do it. So we're rolling 2 blue. Does he have resistance to blue? He does not, so hopefully we can kill it with this. 2 hits, come on. That's more than enough to kill this warden. Warden down. Okay, and that was 3 actions. So now, event. Please don't activate all creatures again. Stuck. Your boot gets stuck between some horde jagged rocks. Lose 1 health to yank your foot free, or take your time to carefully release your foot from the rock trap and become dazed. Either way, increase swarm threat by 1. It is getting dangerous out here. We will take the 1 damage. At least nothing activated. Gunner, you gotta get out of here. I didn't hit Bosco. So boop boop. We're going to use our last main ammo on the web spitter. Hopefully knock it out right now. We're not rolling with pickaxe. 3. Web spitter is dead. Oh, and I have 1 more. So this secondary grunt's also dead. Okay. And he can't really do anything because this supply pod's really blocking his line of sight. Unless, nah. I think he has line of sight on that. Yeah. He can has line of sight that 1 grunt, which he'll use his secondary weapon on. Let's see if I can hit. Where are the red dice? There they are. Dead. Okay. Getting a little... I know I said I was going to place down the shield, but it's like, whatever. The best defense is just killing everything. We're going to use this rock and stone to give ammo back to the engineer. 1 of each. And we're going to use this rock and stone to let the scout? Yeah, scout. Try to take out this last grunt. With 2 grains, please do it. Let's just get an empty board, shall we? Dead. Got it. Okay, empty board. Nice, nice, nice. And event tile. Place a grunt at exits 2 and 3. All creatures activate. So it's only on 2 because there is no 3. And this will go 1, 2, 3. But right next to the scout, but it's fine. Scout is a master dodger. Called it. And Driller's turn. Driller's going to move here for 1. He's going to mine. Please give me the double. No, that's a blank. That's a blank. That is specifically not what I asked for. And last action, he's going to do it again. That's a double. Okay. We'll get a Morkite and a Nitro. We have enough for another supply pod. And that is it for the event. Place a grunt exit 2. All creatures activate. Another one. 1, 2, 3. This one attacking the scout again. Please dodge. You don't. Okay. Engineer. Engineer's going to take a grenade launcher to that new grunt right there. Wait, no. There's two right there. I should have done a thing. So yeah, we're going to re-roll that for the top port HE grenade, which will kill both of them. Okay, that was one action. Second action, he's going to move to the resupply pod. And third, he's going to... He doesn't even... we need health for the gunner. That's like all we really need. He's going to move... Instead of moving one, he's going 1, 2, 3 to like block line of sight from the gunner. He's going to be a meat shield. He's at full health. Event. Vantage point. You approach a sheer tower of rock. Being a good dwarf, you feel compelled to climb it and get a good view. If not down, look at the top quarter of either the event or swarm deck. You may then choose whether or not to shuffle that deck. Either way, increase the worm by 1. Let's look at the event. Increase the worm by 1. We're going to shuffle that. And this goes away. Next, it is the scout's turn. He's going to go 1, 2. Next here. He's going to get 2 secondary ammos. 1 primary ammo. And then, you know what? We're going to spend our nitro and our gold to get another supply pod because we could really use some health right now. What do we get? We get a little bit of health. I'll put this right here. And 7 primary ammo. That's also good. Okay, so that was the scout's turn. But he moved, he resupplied, and he called in. Yeah, so that's the scout's turn. Event. Mission specific. Fine. Grunt here. Grunt here. Gunner. We're going to resupply. We're going to take 5U. Fully recharge our primary ammo. And get 3 health because we need it. That was 1. For 2, he's going to 1, 2. And last, he's just going to try to pickaxe that loot bug and that grunt. You will get rid of the grunt first. Okay, event. Their closing when increase thrown by 1. It did not trigger a swarm, so activate all creatures. So this just moves 1, 2, 3. Okay, Driller, we kind of need you to hurry up here. First action, Driller's going to move up. Second action, he's going to mine. Double, he gets it. That is everything we need. What happens when we get to everything we need? The drop pod returns from orbit to pick up any dwarves, flip its cave segment back. Any creatures or objects that were in the cave segment are crushed and removed. Any dwarves are standing in the cave segment. Jump to safety the last section. Move to the nearest empty space next to the drop pod and knock them over. All dwarves made it back to the drop pod. The mission is a success. Okay. Let's go. So that was 1 action, 1 to move, 2 to drill, and let's get out of here. 1, 2, 3. We're heading back home. Event card. A slasher. Place a slasher enemy on empty ground space adjacent to you if possible. Well, we can get possible. Boom, right there. Not blocking our spot because why would I put it like that? Dwarves within range of the slasher each receive a free reaction attack against it. If it survives, it attacks you. Well, I mean, what's the slasher health? 2. Okay. Let's flamethrower this thing. That's not that. Come on. I think we need all 3 because it's resistant. Yeah. I get 3, so it's dead. You pop in and you just die. So next is the scout. It's the engineer's turn. That's in the way. 1. We're going to drill. 2. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, event. Sweet spot. The walls around you are covered in gold and red sugar. Will you take the time to gather something? No, it's not. I'm in the drop pod. If not down, roll for each pickaxe symbol gain. Either. Well, don't want to increase the swarm, so we're not doing that. Next. Scout. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get in the back, scout. Event. There's a pebble in my boot. You take time to empty your boot and find a lump of gold. Collect the gold. Ding. Increase the swarm by 1, which I believe will trigger a swarm. It does. Swarm. Place 1 slasher at exit 1. We just killed you. And 2 grunts at exit 2. I mean, that's not a bad swarm. Where all those grunts go? Then, activate all creatures. So these are going to go 1. I forgot about you. 1, 2, 3. Can creatures attack you while in the thing? Okay. According to the video game, they don't. So we're gonna play it by ear. 3. Then these go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one's just gonna attack the gunner for 2. Why did I roll those dice? There we go. 1 hit. Exclamation mark equals down. Hiya. Okay, that was the scout. Next is the gunner. 2 to get up. Let's blow this bad boy to kingdom come. Hopefully. 1 damage. It's resistant. User ability. 1 damage. Okay, so we just need to hit it 1 more time. Using our thing. Okay, it's dead. That's that. Can't move because of course you can't. And event. Increase threat by 1. If this didn't trigger swarm, activate all creatures. Well, it didn't. Activate the 1. We're going to say it can attack because engineer. Miss. 1, 2. We're going to say it can't get into the pod though. 1, 2, 3. And since it can't get into the pod, we'll say they won't try to go to it if they can't get a line of sight. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's it for the gunner. Driller, can we get out of here? 1, 2, 3. Driller's going to take an action to try to... I should have taken that off for the slasher. Try to get rid of these 2 grunts before they make a mess. 2 hits. They're both dead. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. Driller event. Increase storm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, draw another event card. Oh my lord. Increase storm threat by 1. Okay, that triggers a swarm. This is just like the video game. You call in the draw pod and the swarm just keeps coming non-stop. Place 2 grunts at each tunnel exit. Then activate all creatures. So first the one that's attacking the engineer. That's a hit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The one that attacks the driller. Hit. And I don't know if grunts can go in here. So we'll say it's like that. And the 2 that are attacking the gunner. 1 hit. Okay. That was the driller's turn. Next is the engineer. Yeah, creatures in their space on a empty space whenever possible. Okay. So, engineer's turn. He's going to attempt to boomstick the one right next to him. Which it's dead. Then he's going to move. Does he move? We can. I think we have line of sight on that. We're going to say we do. So he's going to, or for the AP grenade, roll 2, pick 1. Please kill it. It kills it. And he's going to end his turn like that. Event. Place 1 gold in the wall closest to you. Okay. Then increase the threat by 1. Oh my, we're so close to just timing out. Scout. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think that has line of sight on that one. So we're going to do the aim shot. Oh, this costs 2 actions. We're not going to do that. We're just going to say, hey, hurry up and get in here. Doesn't somebody have a thing? Can't do that. I should have done that. Anyway, event. Increase thrown threat by 1. If this didn't trigger a swarm, place a web spitter at the exit closest to a dwarf. So a web spitter is now here now. And the gunner. Gunner. We really need to move right now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. He still has an action. Yeah, he'd have shot that web spitter just in case. 2. It's dead. Hopefully this is the last event. Something awful swoops out of the darkness and slashes at you before disappearing. Lose 1 health or throw yourself to the ground, becoming dead. Oh, we'll lose the 1 health. Who cares? And that's it. So the driller goes 1, 2, 3. It is game over. We have successfully completed this. That was... At the start, I thought it was going to be really close. Then it got to the middle, and it's like, oh, we got this. They don't. The swarms don't trigger as quickly as I thought they would. And then near the end, it's like, wow, we're almost dead. So that is it for Mission 1, New Darkness, New Futures. Well, I will maybe see you for next time. Mission 2, Unexplored Opportunities, or this could just be a one-shot. And until next time, take care.